Hidden amongst the sea of green on the outskirts of Durham is a farm that many people would never know is even here.
And the ladies are sitting. You all don't have anything this morning? One? Who's the early bird? I grew up on a vegetable farm in eastern North Carolina in a town called Washington, as they say, Little Washington, or the original Washington. It was a vegetable farm that I grew up on, and we grew everything.
Delphine Sellers says she did everything in her power to get out of that small town and away from farming.
But I made good grades in school because that was my way out, So I knew I could leave this farm and not have to come back, but now I love it.
But she says sometimes life works in circles.
Pineapple sage, that's the difference in this.
And brings you back to your roots, quite literally. And life brought her sister along as well.
I think it's cilantro. Of course. You want to plant some cilantro in your bed?
Sellers and her sister Lucille Patterson have taken their childhood filled with farming and brought it to the Catawba Trail Farm, where they've created a community garden giving others the power over food insecurity.
I say knowledge is power. So as we share the knowledge with the individuals that come out here, it's just enlightening to see them grasp this information and run with it.
But this hub of growth and greenery was once an afterthought. Sellers and Patterson negotiated with the Triangle Land Conservancy in 2017 for access to the land. A year later, their access was finally granted, but what they inherited was a challenge.
We started in 2018. It had not anybody done anything to this property in over 70 years.
Overgrown and completely forgotten, the sisters went to work, clearing away waist-high grass and restoring the history. The makeover was no easy task, but it was through cultivating and rebuilding this farm that the sisters really saw its true history.
This is the oldest marked grave site in Durham County. It's that of William Johnston, his wife, and 5 of his children.
The sisters soon learned that Johnston opened the first plantation in the history of Orange County, known as Snow Hill Plantation. Catawba Trail Farm sits on the land that this plantation once covered. These flags, indicated by researchers, represent possible grave sites of enslaved individuals.
Go out and say when I walk on this property, my ancestors are proud. It says that we're on this property not because we have to be, but because we want to be.
And just like Sellers and Patterson, the farm continues to grow as well. The sisters have expanded their abilities, even entering the field of beekeeping.
It's unique. Knowledge is power. Now,
they want to be able to help feed and sustain their community, learning whatever skills they need to do so.
Just being able to share the knowledge that we have helps all of us, because there are some areas that are food deserts, so the goal is to teach.